What's up, YouTube? This is Silver Husky heading over to my LCS. Really cool guy in West Boca. His name is Gary. He works at, Boca Coin and Jewelry. And anyways, he's just the coolest guy. He's been my LCS dealer for going on maybe a year now, year and a half. Only reason I even found him, I didn't even know there was a place like this in West Boca. But I was going from, from pawn shop to pawn shop and asking them, where can I find bullion? Some of them don't sell it. Some of them, they have it and they say, I need to price it for you. You got to give me a few days. And I'm like, okay, why can't I just find a coin dealer? And there's one down in Hollywood, Florida. There's one in Fort Lauderdale. The one in Fort Lauderdale's a little bit heavier on the pricing. The one in Hollywood's great, but it's a little bit too far of a drive for me. So, just asking around, and so be it. There's one right on 441. So if you guys know where that's at, if you're from South Florida, you might know what 441 is. But yeah, in West Boca, and they said, oh yeah, he's a great guy. He'd know everything about it. So I went over there. Almost immediately made friends with the guy. He's just the nicest guy ever. Great deals, great bargains. I don't know any LCS in South Florida that can give you pricing like this guy does, and he's just awesome. So if you do go in and see him, his name is Gary. Tell him that Silver Husky sent you, the YouTuber. So I'm gonna go in today. The purpose of this video is to talk about these. And some of you guys have seen them in my other videos. I'm actually giving a couple of the 1941s that I have away on a 1,000 Instagram subscriber giveaway, but the video is in YouTube. So anyways, if you're not already in that, go ahead and subscribe. Go find that video and drop it a like or whatever it might be. But anyways, I want to see if these, a choice few of them, there's about 3 or 4 coins in here, that I want to see it in his personal opinion, him being the subject matter expert, if he thinks that I should send those in to get graded. And the cool thing is, if you don't have a membership with NGC or PCGS, those are the grading companies, the two of the bigger ones that most people opt for when they're grading their coins. If you don't have a subscription with them or a membership with them, I would ask your coin dealer, your LCS, hey, can they submit it for you? And of course they'll do it. Usually they'll charge you a couple bucks for it, but they have just as much of a thrill from sending them in and seeing what they get graded as. So Gary's done this for me in the past, I think twice. I had a few coins sent in, and he's just been awesome about it. So I want his professional opinion. I believe that these 1941s, and I think there's a 1926 also, I believe they have full bands. I gave a video on what full bands means, but you can go check that out. I want to see if he thinks that they do, whether they do or whether they don't. And if he does, and if he thinks that they're in a high enough grade to be graded, I want to send them in. So anyways, we'll recap when we get there. There it is, Boca Coin and Jewelry, Gallery of Boca Raton. You think I'd have gotten it right as many times as I've been here by now. All right, so this is Gary's shop, Boca Coin and Jewelry, and really cool stuff that he's got in here. A lot of bullion pieces. Right? Really cool stuff. Over here he's got his Morgans and peace dollars. Those are neat. And then the Sigmas. Over here we got other coinage, all kinds of display cases. And then of course the jewelry. So he's in West Boca, so if you're ever in the area, definitely come check him out. Give you some of the best deals in South Florida. Not some of the best deals in South Florida.
Ladies here, Gary. Okay, let me just get my mask. You got the buzzer or no?
And then his box of foreigns, and he does have all kinds of junk silver and stuff available. Here is foreign and melt.
it's very humid outside.
Alright guys, if you're in the area, definitely come check him out. Some of the best stuff in town. Very cool stuff. Alright, we'll be back later, another day, and maybe see if we can feature a few of the coins. Okay guys, just got done at the LCS. This is Gary's shop, my favorite LCS that I come to here in Boca. It is Boca Coin and Jewelry, and picked up a whole bunch of pieces. I'll definitely be featuring them in a wrap-up video, but I just wanted to give you guys a view. I'm blacking out his last name, but I'm sure you guys would probably look him up even if you go on the website. Really great guy. Check him out, give him a call. He's got some awesome deals. He does ship. He has an eBay store. He just started up a web presence on Instagram. So I'll drop a link to that, and yeah, go check him out for real. Good stuff. So yeah, here comes the wrap up. All right guys, here we are doing a wrap up video. This is pertaining to the items that I picked up from the local coin shop here in Boca Raton. Just something to note. I know the video started out me wanting to have the coin dealer, Gary, take a peek at my Mercury dimes and see whether or not they'd actually be worth anything. And you know, as it turns out, he actually just brought on staff a really cool numismatist. He's actually a coin grader, former coin grader with one of the big companies, NGC or PCGS. I'm not going to say which one, leave that to him. But yeah, really cool guy, and so happens to be that I actually already follow him on Instagram. So I'm going to leave his link below. Yeah, if you want to, go ahead and subscribe to him. I think that, you know, again, the more people that you know, the better. It doesn't do any harm. But just wanted to highlight and showcase some of the pieces that I picked up. Some of them are in really great condition. Starting off with this Standing Liberty quarter, 1929. And I'll flip it over real quick so you can take a peek at the backside. There was another Standing Liberty quarter that I picked up that was 1927. These aren't by any stretch key dates or, you know, low mintages or anything like that. But, you know, overall, considering their, you know, check the age on that. They're almost 100-year-old coins, and they're in great condition. They're in phenomenal condition. So it just makes you wonder what hands these passed through once upon a time. All right, so I also picked up, you know what, let's stay on the quarters. This awesome barber quarter, 1898, and look at the condition on that. And if I'm not mistaken, this might be, no, it was an 1898. I think there was one that was of a different mint mark. Oh yeah, I didn't even mention mint marks. Yeah, this one right here is an S, 1929. Let's see if we can zoom in on it. S, there it is. Right by that little star right there. Okay, this one's no mint marks, so it would be Philly. Yeah, 1898 barber, great condition. Here's another one, except you notice it's a little bit bigger. Huh, here's a snowman for you. Let's do it like that. Here's your snowman. Barber snowman. At the $50, at the quarter, at the dime. 1914, 1898, 1900. Let's see if there's any interesting mint marks. Oh, that's a O. That's cool. That's something. And the cool thing on this one is you can actually see everything very clearly. So this one's in pretty awesome shape. These ones also, they're just in really nice shape. So I'll bring in some of the other ones. And these are all United States coinage. Look at that one right there. These two have just awesome toning to them. This one might even be proof-like. Look at that. I'm assuming it wasn't cleaned. It looks a little bit aged and blackened to be cleaned. So I'm assuming that's not the case. But, I mean, that's an awesome coin. So as far as mint marks on those, nothing there. Nothing there. And nothing there. That one's a D. So there's something. Okay, next one Here we go, $18.99. This is a barber quarter. Again, very, very great condition for the age on that. Was that 100, 120 years old? It's awesome. Okay, so last piece I just want to show for the American coins. I want to see if I can capture some of that toning. It's got a little bit of a rainbow toning, kind of hard to see. 1954, but it is in really nice shape. I think you need the sunlight to see the rainbow toning on it. But yeah, look at that. S mint mark. There we go. You can see a little bit of that rainbowness on it. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, so this really cool piece that I picked up. This one right here. I considered selling it, but on second thought, I actually really like it. And it even has a little loop on the top. You can put a loop in or a ring in to make jewelry. A nice little necklace piece. But this was carved out. I don't know who did it, but you know, Gary sold it to me at just Melt. He said I could have it at Melt. And you know, these things, I actually ran across one. I Googled it, or I checked it on eBay, and somebody was selling one of these for like $50 or something like that. So, you know, of course I considered, gut reaction is to, you know, throw it up on eBay, but you know what? I think I want to keep this one. It just looks awesome. All right, so let's get into some of the foreign stuff. Let's go to our neighbors to the north. Canada, and this is, I believe, a medallion. I didn't see any denomination on it. It is a really cool piece, very, very blackened with the toning, but I'm going to flip it over so you can see it. It's got the maple leaf, but it looks almost like a star, and it says Confederation 1867 to 1967. So this is a centennial coin of the Canadian Confederation, or centennial medallion. But it's pretty cool looking. Also great shape, not a whole lot of scratches on it. So nice piece. Let's go to our neighbors to the south. This one looks like it was a jewelry piece. Look at that. And sometimes you find these people make nice little jewelry pieces out of it. Again, 90% silver, just like what American coinage was back in the day. And this is pretty heavy. It says 30 grams of 90% silver. And there you have their Mexican emblem on the back, Estados Unidos Mexicanos. Very neat. I like this piece. It's a hefty piece too. It's very, very, very heavy. Anyways, let's go a little further south. This one actually was brought to my attention by one of the other Instagram folks. It was a Venezuelan Stacker. Check him out. But he spotted this one when I posted it on Instagram, and he said, "Hey, look, you got Simón Bolívar on there." And I said, "Yeah, it's actually a Venezuelan medallion." And again, this one is 90%. You can see plata, 900 out of 1,000. So that's pretty cool. So the question is, what is this? I looked everywhere. I checked, I did a reverse Google image search, and I've typed in, you know, the words that it says on the top and the years on it and bicentennial, because it is a bicentennial commemorative piece, but I can't find it anywhere. And this is a very, very high relief piece. I don't even think the camera can do it justice, how awesome this piece actually looks. So let me know in the comments if any of you know what this is or have ever seen it before. I think it looks awesome. Moving on. This one right here, Kalakaua. This is the King of Hawaii. And this is a commemorative medallion as well. A little bit rough shape. You can see around the edges, there's like a little bit of crust and stuff like that. There's some crust on the back. But this is again, 1 troy ounce, 3/9 fine silver. And yeah, it's meant to commemorate the old Hawaiian dollars from way back in the day. I think it's from about 100 years prior to this, so it would have been about 1885, 1883, that era. Those ones, the original ones, go for hundreds, so, or thousands even, if they're in condition like this. But this isn't one of those. This is a commemorative piece. It just looks really awesome. It has cool toning too, some green and blue. You can kind of see that. So yeah, if you guys know what this is, let me know. And the last piece is one of those controversial pieces. And I saw it sitting in his foreign junk bin, and yeah, it does. It's a was one of the Reich marks, 5 Reich marks from 1938 in Nazi Germany. And this has, what is this, Paul von Hindenburg. Yeah, the Hindenburg coin. So 1847 to 1934. So yeah, I know some people have some very strong thoughts and opinions on this. I have it just for the sake of history. I'm not by any means, I mean, you can tell my skin's kind of brown, so I'm not by any means a supporter of anything like that. It's just more so just a piece of history, having a piece of history in my hands, knowing that once upon a time, this could have potentially been in the hands of a Nazi regime, you know, and it's just interesting how, you know, times change, and, you know, history can, I'll leave it at that. We'll just leave it there. But anyways, going back to the overall pickup today, I have to say I was very pleased with what I ended up getting from Gary. I never have left his shop in any way other than excited and pleased and ready to dive into whatever I just picked up. I think the win of the day, or I can't even pick one, there's so many. I love this piece. I love that piece. I really like that one. That one's super cool. That one's awesome. And then all these American ones are really cool too. And that's a cool piece too that I've been wanting to pick up. So let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Of course, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And you know, I don't know if I really got into it, but just to let you guys know, the gentleman that works there now, he is an NGC grader, or he's at least skilled. His skill set is in grading coins. So if you do happen to go in there, you know, he's very kind enough to take a peek and let you know what it'll come back as, or ballpark figure of what it's going to come back as if you do get it graded. So as it turned out, mine weren't quite good enough, so I did not get them graded, and I will not get them graded. I probably will sell them, but the price of the coin will be about as much as what the slab would have cost anyways, so not worth it. I'll just go ahead and just keep them the way they are, but maybe you'll see them pop up on Instagram for sale. So just another reason to go follow me on Instagram. All right, talk to you guys soon.